Aloha everybody, welcome to Beachwalks with Rocks. I have a question for you today, and that question is, are you responsible for your unconscious thoughts? I've been certainly thinking about that myself, and you know, before I forget, the Hawaiian word for unaware is ike ole. So the things that we're unaware of, how much responsibility do we have for that? And of course, if we're unaware, if it's in our unconscious, by definition, we're not aware of it. But I think it's important to pay attention to it because there's energy in there. There's energy in that unconscious soup. And you know, I did that show on racism a few weeks ago and brought up some issues for a number of people, because what I was saying was that we have, many of us, racist tendencies perhaps that are legacy, leftover things that are in the kind of in the group mind, but they're not particularly outed or named or specified. And I find that feeling guilty about that actually keeps them down, because when we feel guilty, then we tend to go into avoidance behaviors, when in fact, if we realize maybe we're not completely responsible for all that stuff that has been stuffed down and stored in our unconscious, and maybe we're only responsible if once we become conscious and then we choose to act a certain way or not. I think that's really where our power is and where our responsibility is bringing this stuff to consciousness, not with a boatload of guilt, because that doesn't help in this case, because most of it is from before our time or things we cannot do anything about at the moment. But the things we can do something about in the moment, that's the fun stuff, right? That's where we can make change happen. That's where we can start a new direction, yada, yada, yada. You can fill in the rest of the story. So that's our message here on Beachwalks. Teasing out the difference between conscious, unconscious, responsible, not so responsible, finding our power in all of that. So I shall leave you with that meditation for today and carry it on myself in my own little brain. Aloha everybody. Malama pono.